Hey, Liberty Steele here. We're going to be going over the new Olight Warrior Mini 3. Just coming out. So let's get to it. All right, so let's go over the specs of the new Warrior Mini 3. Do a comparison to the Warrior Mini 2. And go over some comparison specs with the original Warrior Mini, which I do not have to visibly compare to. So anyways, the Warrior Mini 3 has a max lumen output on turbo of 1,750 lumens. Its candela is 14,400. Now the Warrior Mini 2 had the same amount of lumens, but it only had 12,300 candela. And the original Warrior Mini, it only had 1,500 max lumens with only 9,025 candela. So we're going to see some additional throws, some additional photonic barrier penetration with the higher candela of the new Warrior Mini 3. It's got the same level of turbo output in lumens as the Warrior Mini 2, but because of the reduced size, they had to reduce the time of the turbo before it starts to step down from 4 minutes to 2 minutes. Now, in my honest opinion, if you are using turbo for more than a couple of minutes, you probably need to go look for a flashlight whose high output is in that range as opposed to turbo output, because turbo is just for temporary use. It's pushing that light to the max. So some people might complain about the shorter turbo time. I don't think it's much of an issue. The overall weight of the Warrior Mini 3, the weight is 4.3 ounces. Now, compared to the Warrior Mini 2, that weighed the same. Now, the original Warrior Mini only weighed 3.7 ounces. Now, even though that weighs the same as the Warrior Mini 2, size is considerably smaller. It's 4.37 inches long compared to 4.65 inches long of the Warrior Mini 2. Original Warrior Mini was 4.19 inches long. The head diameter on the 3 is 91.91. It was 0.98 on the Warrior Mini 2, and it was 0.91 on the Warrior Mini 1. So it brings that head diameter back to about the same with a smaller length, not quite as small as the original Warrior Mini, but very close, and still gives you the same output. Improvements: the tail switch, easier to clean, less likely to collect shavings, metal shavings and stuff in there, and the output candela wise is an improvement. The button on the side is considerably smaller or larger than the Warrior Mini 2, so it gives you more surface area. It's got a similar but slightly more aggressive bezel. One thing I don't like is the Warrior Mini 2 had the ability to put the clip on the tail so you can carry bezel down, but the new one does not have that. Not a killing blow, but I would have preferred to be able to carry bezel down. So there's lots of nice improvements to it. Same general output, a little bit more penetration and distance. So there you go. Now, if you want to compare on size, visibly, there is the Warrior Mini 3. There's the Warrior Mini 2. This is the Baton 3 Pro Max and the Baton 3 Pro. So that gives you an idea on overall size comparison. So real quick, I wanted to go over a couple other things that are in the box. Of course, you've got your magnetic charging cable. which the magnetic charging is probably my preferred method of charging. I know some people don't like it. Go over the type of battery that's in it. And it also comes with a nifty L-dock, so you can mount it up somewhere. It's pretty cool. But there you go. All right, so I'm going to be showing the Warrior Mini 3 by Olight, comparing it to the Warrior Mini 2 and possibly the Baton 3 Pro. So you can barely see it, but that is on low, medium, and that's about just shy of 30 yards from that target. High, turbo. All right. All right, on the right is the new Warrior Mini 3. On the left is the Warrior Mini 2. Both on low. Both on medium. Both on high. Both on turbo. Now if you look, the Warrior Mini 3 has a tighter hotspot, but still plenty of spill. In fact, the spill's about the same between the two, but the hotspot on the 3 is a little tighter, a little sharper. All right. Now I'm going to be pulling out the Baton 3 Pro. Give me a minute here. All right, both are on low, both on medium, both on high. Now the Baton 3 Pro I have here does have a neutral white emitter. Turbo versus turbo. The turbo on the Warrior Mini 3 is definitely more intense and brighter. There you go. All right, so now I just wanted to get a comparison of the beam pattern on a wall. So that is the Warrior Mini 2. That is the Warrior Mini 3. 2, 3. Looks like my Warrior Mini 2, I'll have to look. It might be a warmer emitter. I have another Warrior Mini 2 here also. There we go. I'm gonna go a little farther back. And I'm a little farther back. That really shows the difference in the hot spot versus spill. I'll go ahead and grab that other one just as a comparison again. There. Very different. Very, very different. Much more concentrated and intense hot spot, but about the same amount of spill. Well, not quite as much spill. There you go. I want to do a quick comparison of the Warrior Mini 2 versus the Warrior Mini 3. Really looking at the candela, looking out into the woods. So here is the Warrior Mini 2, and it does well. But then you bring up a higher candela, and you get more penetration there. This will really show some of that difference here. We got a bit of a photonic barrier, not too bright. Look how much more that penetrates through there. Same lumens. This one here has higher candela. I also wanted to show it in a lit room. So far all these videos have been on the same readings, same settings, all fixed. So anyways, here's the Warrior Mini 2. And that is the Warrior Mini 3. Considerably more intense. Alright, so I am going to say this. Everything about the Warrior Mini 3 is superior compared to the Warrior Mini 2, except I prefer to carry bezel down. It's how I've carried for as long as I've carried a light. It's how I was trained. So not being able to carry bezel down is a bit frustrating. But the improved button, the improved tail switch, the improved candela, the improved beam pattern, the improved safety sensor, which only activates if you turn it on to high while close to something. It won't, unlike previous ones, when you have it on high and turbo, it's not going to shut it down just because you get close. Now if you try that, turn it on like that, it'll step down, but not if you already have it on. That is a huge improvement. The bigger side switch and the better tail button, tail switch, huge deal. But man, I wish I could carry this bezel down. Focus. Wish I could carry this bezel down like I could the Warrior Mini 2. Other than that, like I said, everything about this is superior to it. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like it. Please follow the page. Check out down in the description my links to directly to Olight, my coupon code for Olight, which is LS10 for 10% off non-sale items except for the Giant X9R. Check out my other links. Check out my clapper, my new TikTok page, because I had to start over, my Instagram, Facebook, and my other stuff too. Check all that out. If you would like to help support me, use those coupon codes, use those direct links so I can keep going with this. I've also got a link in there if you want to send me any items to review. I've got an Amazon list there. I've also got a way for you to donate funds to help me keep this going. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time.